everyone. I'm excited to welcome Erica Dunn to the show today. She is the founder of The Wellness Mercantile, which is a print and online magazine and shop. It's full of all sorts of information. I've been browsing through there half of today.
Hi, Kelly. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I love your magazine, and I was just going through the shop and looking at cruelty-free products.
Yeah, it's great. I think the first item that I had in the shop, or one of the first, are these J. bags, which are cruelty cruelty-free bags that are made in Brooklyn. And the founder is this incredible woman, Jamie Lewis, who totally came from finance, did like a 180, got really crazy, taught herself design, and has been producing these amazing bags in Brooklyn. So part of the focus of the Wellness Mercantile is hand selecting and curating female entrepreneurs in the wellness and health space that are just doing really great work. So I just wanted to create a platform to get behind those women, support them, and create a community that I felt I guess, wanted for myself.
Right. I love the Abundance Complete set also. It's just a whole set of aromatherapy scents and crystals and necklace, candle. It's almost just like relaxation
In a box.
in a box. Yeah.
Well, actually, in a really cool lunch bag, metallic lunch bag. So even that's creative. It comes from a company called Saint Something, also in Brooklyn. Two amazing women in the wellness space have been curating these gift sets just for every different occasion, helping women feel celebrated. So when I heard about Saint Something, again, it was just one of those brands that I was like, I want to do something with these people. And I reached out.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna have to order some things. I love all the scents too. I was just going through there. Um
I think like the importance of the quality of the ingredients and then the story behind these amazing artisans is what really drew me to all of these products. And it's the same situation with the contributors for the magazine. I've been receiving many, many submissions, and I just not only love reading all the articles, but the stories behind all of these women who are incredible entrepreneurs, and it's really inspiring and absolutely contagious.
yeah, in this summer's issue, there is a section on self-care rituals, which, I think, self-care is something that's really important to founders and especially people that are in the beginning phases of startup life, which is can be really hectic,
Totally.
really draining. Um, yeah, so as we're talking, I'm clicking through because it's just you have to check it out. I mean, there's so much information in here about restoring, balancing, nourishing, hydrating. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so since we have so many founders listening, are there some quick tips if you could give just, three great, tips, takeaways for founders? What three tips for self-care would you give them as, they're working, 90-hour weeks?
Sure. I mean, I'm still in that growth stage and working around the clock, but I think that it's so important to take care of yourself first. Um, and I think with that, you'll be able to nourish and grow your business more successfully. Um, Having a morning meditation practice really helps with productivity and focus. It's so easy to just kind of wake up and, check your phone first thing in the morning, read those emails, and it just starts off that day kind of, at least for me, with that anxiety, and I'm creating a to-do list in my head. So I would say first would be to start a morning meditation routine. it can be as simple as just, sitting for 10 minutes with your eyes closed, setting an intention for the day, um, or downloading an app. Um, so that's just like a great one to include in your day. And then this second thing, I would try to make space and time for movement. And it doesn't have to be some sort of crazy workout or anything, but something to just kind of, get the blood flowing, um, you know, release tension in your body. And it could be just going for a walk with your dog, or making doing something fun like going rock climbing, something to exert that kind of energy. And then lastly, another quick tip I would say would be to give yourself enough time to rest and sleep. Sleep is like a really big one. And sometimes it's like, there's a lot of guilt that goes with sleeping. Like, I shouldn't sleep so much, or I shouldn't sleep in late. I have a lot to do today. Or if you're tired in the afternoon, you don't really want to take a nap because you feel like you should be doing X, Y, and Z. But it's actually the opposite. If you give yourself that time to rest, you will just totally increase productivity and boost your mood. So yeah, make sure to get some good sleep in.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a lot better with sleeping than I used to be. I had a company several years ago, and I was literally going on to maybe 3 hours a night.
Yeah,
And
that's enough.
and I crashed really, really bad. Really, really bad, to the point where I had to be on bed rest. So
Yeah,
it is so important.
it's so
And
important.
yeah, so now if I end up staying up too late, I will, you know, sleep a little, I'll be like, you know
Yeah,
what? The world is not going to end if I sleep, and, so that I get 7 hours of rest.
exactly. And the idea about disassociating sleep with, guilt or shame is really important. You shouldn't feel guilty about allowing yourself to restore and regenerate. Um, Something I really love doing for myself is creating like a beautiful bed. I always make my bed. I love having clean sheets and like really comfortable pillows, and like a beautiful comforter, which I change regularly just because I like to kind of shake up the feel and the energy of my bedroom. So yeah, try to kind of create your bedroom and treat it like a sanctuary. No TV for sure in the bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing that helped me was viewing sleep as something luxurious, because I didn't want to sleep, but I had to because I would have died. My heart wasn't
Exactly.
beating right. I was passing out. It was bad. And
Yeah.
I didn't want to be in bed as long as I had to be, but what I did is I viewed it as a luxury. And I was like, you know what? A lot of people just don't have the luxury of sleep and rest. So
Totally.
I
And they
reframed,
can,
yeah. So I just reframed it in my own head like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm being luxurious right now. So that's what I did to, make sure that I actually did it. And I still think about it too. I'm like, no, I'm going to go to bed early because it's luxurious.
completely, and invest in like some great pajamas that make you feel really good, and invest in quality sheets, something organic, sustainable. And just, make it really feel like you're on vacation every single time you get into your own bed.
Hmm. Do you have any favorite types of materials for sheets?
Oh my God. I'm like constantly on a search for the best like pillows and the best sheets. So I haven't found the ultimate set yet.
Hmm.
I'm on a lifelong quest to create the perfect bed. But what I've
Right.
been really loving. So I'm also a Reiki master, and I recently did an event at the Coco Mat store in Soho.
Hmm.
And I'm doing another event there. I think it's on August 30th, and I actually practice Reiki on the Coco Mat mattresses.
Oh,
Um, Unreal, unbelievable mattresses made with just the most incredible products sourced from all over the world. So if you haven't heard of Coco Mat, definitely check it out. And like, it was just, I don't know, I just melted and fell totally in love with that store.
oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
will check it out. Right now I'm on I have some sheets that are bamboo and they're really comfortable. I like those. But yeah, I've always been even, on a quest for the most comfortable bed, and I'm always changing things.
yeah.
Exactly the same. Always changing my pillows, and yeah, it is
Check out
important.
Coco Mat.
I will. I will. Um, and then beyond that, so you need to take care of yourself, but how do you make sure that your employees are taking care and that they are getting enough rest? Because, I've had people working for me before. I didn't realize how much they were working. I had one girl and she said she fell asleep in a pizza box. And I was like,
Oh my
why?
God.
Why did you do that? And she was like, because I was trying to get this done. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
don't stay up all night trying to get some tweets done. you know, you can always go to sleep and wake up and keep going.
Well, I think it's just leading by example, and you have to walk the walk. So, making sure that you take that time for yourself and that your employees, um, are noticing that, and also, with your colleagues, suggesting maybe take a workout class together or organizing an office meditation. Prior to launching my own business, I worked at Condé Nast. For Architectural Digest, and every Wednesday we had a meditation group that an outside meditation company came in and taught meditation, and it was brilliant. And every Wednesday, it was something for me to look forward to, and I learned a ton of different meditation techniques that have really stayed with me. So yeah, if there's a way to kind of incorporate meditation and exercise in your workplace, I would suggest trying to implement that. I mean, we're much stronger together. So if we can hold each other accountable for those sort of practices, I think we'll see success.
Yeah, that is a really good idea because even if you're really small, it's easy to walk out and treat everyone to a yoga class.
Totally.
Yeah. One thing I used to do is treat everyone to foot massages.
Mm, that's good.
Yeah, I know it sounds strange, but everyone loved it, because we are
No,
traveling
not
and
strange.
walking. Yeah. And I'm like, no, we're
Brilliant.
getting foot massages right now. Yeah. Well, so how about snacks? Do you have any advice for that, for snacks in the office?
I would just have plenty of snacks available. And I guess first and foremost would just be remember to hydrate throughout the day. Plenty of water. Um, all day long. And some good snacks that I'd like to, or I do like to keep on hand are things with protein. I feel like that keeps me, sustained and full. So I think just fresh fruits and vegetables, whatever it is, just make sure it's something that is local and organic when possible. Right now it's summertime, so it's great to have fresh berries around. And that's so easy to just have like a bowl of fresh berries in the office. In the fall, buy a bag of apples at the farmer's market and leave them in a basket on the table for everyone to help themselves.
Hmm.
Um, just making sure that whatever it is um, making you feel nourished. And of course, uh, whenever it's homemade, it's best.
Hmm. Right. Yeah, I know a lot of people, it's startups where I worked before, they don't eat breakfast. So it was always good to, I worked with a health company and they always had really great healthy snacks instead of having donuts, I hate it when I go into a company and they have donuts in the morning because I just think that's the worst thing you can have for breakfast.
Totally,
So,
totally. Like
yeah.
you
So,
can try making your own granola at home, and that's so easy to make in a large batch to bring to everybody in the office.
oh, that's a great idea. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Where can people find you other than the website?
Yeah, so of course I can be reached at www.wellnessmercantile.com. And you can also find me on Instagram, on Facebook. And then if you want to email me, happy to answer any questions and chat. My email is Erica, Erica, at ericajoydunn.com. So happy to connect with all of you, and thank you so much for listening.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking time out to give us some
Yeah.
great advice.
Yep, and keep a lookout for the fall issue of the Wellness Mercantile, which will be out in the beginning of September. And the online shop is always getting new products in, so really excited to see a couple new partners rolling out in the next month or so.
Okay, great. And you have the event August 30th, right? If in
I think
Soho?
it's on 31st. It's with an organization called Bliss Without Bother. So if you go to
Oh,
their website, Bliss Without Bother, they do incredible events. And this one I think is like a wellness happy hour at the Coco Mat store in Soho. So there will be an Ayurvedic chef cooking a meal. There will be an aromatherapist, herbalist, me offering Reiki, a whole slew of like really great wellness practitioners.
that sounds like a great place to go to learn. To learn a
Totally.
lot, try some
Exactly.
things.
Right. And you can dabble into, different practices and modalities and see what sticks with you.